Hello everyone, CrystalFissure here, and welcome to a new video, a new Zera video. Not Spyro, not Spyro Myths Awaken. Spyro Myths Awaken has become Zera Myths Awaken. So I know that most of you, a lot of you guys already know of the game's existence. I have briefly mentioned it before, but I have, for the most part, stayed away from talking about it for a bit. I was probably a mix of me being away, and I also wanted to kind of give the project time to kind of sort of settle as I die. There you go, great death animation. Kind of let the project kind of settle and then talk about it when, you know, sort of we're seeing, you know, it as more of its own project, because in the early stages, Zera, you know, what they were kind of doing, Cyrides and the team were essentially kind of scrambling to get rid of, you know, as much of the sort of the Spyro-ness, I suppose, get rid of as much of that as possible. And so this is now the result of them, you know, changing it, and I think making it really, really good and giving it sort of its own identity, while still, of course, being very heavily inspired by the Spyro the Dragon series. So this is Canvas Falls. This is the new Canvas Falls. We've got some placeholder text here. There you go. Isn't that beautiful? That's the detail that we need. Now, this is actually Cyrides. This is like a, you know, again, another early sort of demo of the game. And actually, it's very interesting because, you know, what they've done is they've taken the sort of the original textures of that level and then sort of placed them onto a completely new environment. Like, this feels to me quite different to the original Canvas Falls. The original Canvas Falls was really nice. I actually was a big fan of it, but I'm actually a big fan of this too. I think that the reimagined version is going to be, when done, really, really good. So yeah, this is obviously, again, a very early sort of version of the level with not much put in it. He kindly provided to me just to test. There was a tech demo that came out at the end of last year, which I know a lot of you played, which was the Holiday Adventure, which was basically sort of an unofficial sequel to the Spyro Myths Awaken one that came out the year before, that holiday one where you had to collect things in an amount of time. And I will probably do a video on that separately. I think that maybe I'll keep it for this for now. I like the idea of, you know, keeping this video, you know, keeping this video specifically for Canvas Falls so you guys can see it. And because, you know, Cyrides did actually show off some of it, but, you know, I thought I'd maybe show off some more and try and find as many sort of secret areas as I can. But of course, I think what's going to be exciting is we're not going to see every single level in full detail eventually. There's going to be points where, you know, they're not going to reveal everything, and that's what I'm really, really excited about, actually. That's another placeholder text there, I believe. Music done by Netrum. Course, absolutely, he's a seriously talented guy, and I'm really excited to actually seeing what he's going to be making. You know, that's probably going to be arguably less Spyro-esque. This is obviously a very Spyro-esque track, and I think that, to be honest, the way I see it, the way I'm sort of predicting it, I think that they will actually, you know, the tracks will still have, you know, elements of Spyro sounding stuff, I'm sure, at least as a nod, but I think it's also going to be Netrum's own style, and I think that's what I'm really looking forward to. You know, something different while also, you know, feeling familiar, you know? Okay, so that's obviously not been, that doesn't hurt us yet. I'll show you what happens when you get hurt later. I need to actually figure out, can I even make it up here or what? I wonder if this is like a test. It's like a platforming test. Can I actually do it? If not, I need to get a cheat engine. I need to get okay. There we go. Ooh. So what is this? Very interesting. Like a brain up there. Very colorful, very fun level. Very, you know, sort of PS1 style level. That's sort of the way I would describe it, actually. Like, you know, the kind of the colors and the textures and stuff like that are all very inspired. And I'm seeing more of a level of detail-based approach, which is what they would do. I would sort of use to describe Spyro 1, 2, and 3. They had this thing called level of detail. And long story short, when you look further away, the textures would be less. There'd be like lower quality textures, which is actually a really, really smart idea. It was a way of conserving space and everything like that on the original PlayStation 1. So let's see, can we do anything here? I don't think we can. I'm just trying to see if we can find any secret areas or anything like that. I don't think so. Oh, no. Skybox is beautiful though. Is it the same one that's the original? I don't know.
I love that little friend there, the Zera's friend. So Zera was originally designed by, well, it was a collaborative effort, but what happened was, oh geez, after Cyrides had sort of pitched the idea, it was Uli, who's no longer with the team, came up with a design. It's later been changed, since then. But I think, obviously credit where credit is due to this sort of one of the original designs of it, of course. But now they've sort of changed it, and they sort of the approach of Zera and what Zera can actually do is sort of changed as well, sort of fundamentally. And of course, we've got Zera's friend there, which I've actually forgotten the name of, but I actually really like it. It reminds me, actually, of anything, these whole creatures to me look like dream eaters from Kingdom Hearts. That's the kind of vibe I get. Anyway, let's see if we can, what we can do here. Okay, oh, here we go, down here, perfect. Oh, oh, that's 2. I'm guessing there won't be just 2 in this level. All right, let's see if we can actually make it. Can we make it in? Yes, there we go. So this is Zera. I can't believe it. I can't believe we're finally playing it. I'm really excited to see how this sort of develops. And, obviously, of course, there is that level. There's an element of, sadness that the original game season desisted. But I think that in the long run, my mentality is that, I think we'll still get other Spyro projects pop up every now and then. I think that, the whole timing of that was to do with the Reignited trilogy. So I'm going to think that the Spyro projects are dead, and I really hope they're not, actually, for that matter. But then, secondly, I think that this allows them, in many ways, the developers, the whole team, to actually be a little bit more creative and not have to think, oh, is that what would be in a theoretical Spyro 4? Because a lot of the time people are kind of thinking, well, that's not Spyro, that's, hashtag not my Spyro, hashtag not my president. So I think that, wait a minute, hold up. Did I just see something? Look at this. Wait, what happened there when I just did charge and then, wait, so you go this and then you go, what was that? I did like a kind of like a hand plant sort of thing. Oh yeah, this whole time I haven't even used the sort of, I guess, the flame-esque thing, which is like a sonic scream. By the way, I'll put a link to all of the stuff. I'll put a link to the holiday demo. I'll put a link to all that stuff in the description so you guys can sort of follow the project. Again, another reason why I didn't cover it so quickly is because I also wanted people to, find it on Cyrides' channel as well, and sort of hopefully now, and it's absolutely great to see that there's like a dedicated audience. It's not just like, oh, I'm following this because this was Spyro. I feel like, much like with Clive and Wrench, done by my good friend Rob, we're actually seeing, genuine fans of the project because of the project itself, and not just, this is just like a Spyro clone or something like that, you know what I mean? I think that that's very important for the game to have its, an identity beyond that. And so I think that, having Cyrides having his own channel with his own stuff, and I hope the rest of the team posts some more stuff too. I'd like to see more involvement from everyone, because, it's a collaborative effort. And I think everyone is, from whether they're working on the team, whether they're not anymore, I think everyone should be proud with both the original vision and this vision now, which is, of course, different to the original vision, but different is not necessarily bad, So, corniness and cliche statements aside, I'm going to wrap up this video. Going to, you can hurt him. I like that. Very Spyro. Very classic Spyro. I hope you can, just really do some damage. Really keen to see what the fodder's going to be in this level too. I wonder if it's going to be those paint things or something similar. Anyway, guys, I'm rambling as usual. Can't have a CrystalFissure video without me rambling. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, I just realized something. I forgot. This is how the game actually, out of the box when I got it, it's actually meant to look like this. This is what you can do. How crazy is this, right? We can have a classic resolution. Look at that. See, now it's sort of like downscaled. I feel like it's like slightly too much. If we could like make it somewhere in between the two, that'd be incredible. But yeah, this is what it would look like essentially if it was on a PlayStation 1. So yeah, I might just quickly explore that. Of course, it's such a classic meme move to just, advertise the end of the video and then just keep talking. All right. I swear I did this flip thing. there. Wait, I swear I did this thing where I like hand springed off. Like I can't do it anymore. I can't believe it. Wait. Oh, I swear I did it, and I'm gonna look like an idiot now. Alright. I wonder where this level is going to actually continue to go as well. It's a very exciting thought, very exciting prospect. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. This is actually the end now. This is actually the end. I can't believe I'm ending it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the support. Please go support the project. Please go support everyone involved in the project, past, present, and future, because it's an extremely talented group of young, talented people we have here. And this is, you know, a real testament to, I think, you know, not just the Spyro community and what sort of was birthed from it, but the wider community as well. So thank you again, and I will see you very soon. Goodbye.